These two indicators are the best when it comes to trading, because trading is all about if I have $1,000 or $5,000 and divide it into 10, 20, 50 trades for the next 5 or 10 hours of my time, am I able to place trades and get returns or not? And that's all trading is about. So keeping it so simple as possible. And this video is a full tutorial about it. So I'm going to show you here my screen with trading view and the 1 minute chart. I love to take the 1 minute chart because it has 60 candles in 1 hour. And it's never about here's this trading pattern that I need to learn and then it will just work in any sort of situation. It's more about pulling the market on the bottom together and where do I have this. So the first best indicator is always oneself with the candlesticks, because most indicators, if we just take a moving average for example, they're being calculated within the last 50 or even 20 candles, and I think it's literally just too much, because when you use a 50-minute chart or 30-minute chart, you will see these 2 or 3 or 5 candles or 10 candles and the movement will be already done. Like, we're not able to enter good. But when understanding this, we're really able to enter the trade really good. Look for this example. Moving average, we go into exponential for example, and the moving average exponential we can see here is calculated within the last, this is standardized, within the last 9 candles minimum. So you can also put this one to 50 or to 100 to get like a bigger moving average, as you can see here for example. And then first, when the line is cutting down, it means the last 50 candles it was calculating. But it's possible to already see here or there already a trade, and I'm going to show this to you in this video using the candlestick bodies and using the one of my best indicators that I love to use is the anchored VWAP. We first start with the candlestick bodies. So if you have something to write down that lower high is just a green and a red candle, and a higher low is a red and a green candle, what is very important. And if the market goes down, I only love to concentrate on lower highs, just as here, green, red, for example, right? We can see it goes higher here, sadly, green, red. And the first time green, red goes lower is here. As you see here, this is the first time it goes lower again. So maybe having here a short trade, risking here $100, very important, losing here $100, losing here maybe $200 because it goes here more lower down. Now check this out. The first time green, red goes here lower is here. We have here also green, red on the bottom, but this is too less. It should be a nice curve, what is very important. Here we have green, red, for example, and if we would risk here $100, if we aim now here for this low here, this is very important to aim for the market structure. Our risk reward ratio is 6. So it means it will be $600 in take profit on reference on how much was I risking in the other direction is $100 if I'm selling, and then this length here is $100. And if I can take 6 times of the amount of the length where I'm putting my direction in this case I'm selling, so the market goes down, this will be $600 in take profit. Will be of course smart also to wait for the candle to close, then maybe we get here $800 or $700 as you see here, or just like a small push here as you can see here down here. So the biggest problem is that if we have a very big contraction phases here, that it's literally that we can overtrade and do too many trades. So what I love to do is I love to see that the market does a lot of majority of candles in one color. If the markets, write this down, if the market goes in one direction, for example, if the market goes up, it does only 1 or 3 red candles. Check this out. Market goes up, 2 red candles, 2, 2, 2, right? Here it does again 2. Within the color switches, like green candle 1, green candle 3, green candle, as you can see here, only 1 to 3 candles. If it starts to make more than 3 candles, as here, one time it's allowed, but that already shows us the market won't have enough power, so it's not good to trade here. If we can see now that the market does more green candles, as you see here, more than 3 green candles, less than 3 red candles. And then you can see here it does here 4 green candles, so it means the market is still in a trend. And then trading these kind of things, this is something what I really love, like placing the stop here, take profit up here, having the risk reward ratio of 1 to 5 around. Or if that's literally too big, this green candle, taking the next candle. There's something like a countdown timer on the right side using TradingView. It shows us when the candle is going to stop working. I'm going to show this to you if I'm going here to the very right side of the market. You can see here on the right side there's this countdown here. It says here 6, 5, 4, 3, and this is a green candle for example, and now in 1 second you can see here the new candle is going to open, as you saw here, right? So this was a red candle, and then now we have here green candle, there we go, And now we have here the next candle that is opening. So 10 seconds before the candle is closing, this is when I love to trade, entry always to trade. So there will be many days where the market is in a contraction phase. And a contraction phase is always when the market is not moving that much, such as here. So what I really love to do is wait until the market really pushes out, like here, for example. And there will be days like we sit down 1 or 2 hours and there will be nothing. And this is the reason why I think it's important to sit down only 1 or 2 hours, and then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. And there will be like every 3 days within 3 weeks, like there will be, out of 9 trading days, there will be 3 days where we can see the market is trending. And this is where I love to place the anchor VWAP. So on the left side, on the forward from the top, we have here the anchor VWAP, and I'm going to place this here on the top here, for example. Sadly, it is not cutting nicely down, so I'm putting it a bit here to the right, where the color switches, and there we have our anchor VWAP. So the problem always is with this trading strategy, if there's a too long red candle, that's too dangerous. But you can see here on the right, is a nice color switch that touches the anchor VWAP, and it's not about where the entry is, it's about where's the stop placement. The stop placement should be above the anchor VWAP within this candle, within this color switch, because it was dipping in the anchor VWAP and then like that's its retracement, and then entering after the small red candle when it's closing, and then take profit would be this low here. And now we have a risk reward ratio around 5 here. Sadly, it's just a 3.5. So we pull the market together. I'm going to check here out, like, do I have here also something here on the left, like this low here, for example, this one here. And then aiming for this low here gives us a risk reward ratio of, for example, here of 14, or a risk reward ratio of 9, aiming here for this low. I just realized my camera is on the right side. I hope that I didn't block anything. If I blocked anything, just let me know in the comment section, please. I can make this video then again. So the thing is here now, following thing, there will be many times where we will not have a risk reward ratio of 5, and this is totally normal. Recently, the market was very big in a contraction phase. The middle line here, usually I also love to use something like a 1-day VWAP and the anchor VWAP in connection, but I think like using only the anchor VWAP in the beginning is literally the best. So here, for example, we can see a very big contraction phase, and this is what I mean not trading here. Once the market breaks out, this is what I really love to do, is like to place the anchor VWAP on any low where it's cutting up, like here, for example, and then trading here the small color switch of here, aiming for this high, and there will be again a risk reward ratio of 1 to 5. The reason why using, as you can see here, even 1 to 7, the reason, by the way, you can see a green red, and green red goes lower. So if you can see that, exiting the trade earlier is very important. And then once you can see again, red, green, it goes higher. Check this out. Red, green goes lower, red, green goes lower, red, green goes lower, goes lower. Here you can see one time red, green goes higher, but this is a too long green candle. If that happens, that shows us the market pressures up. There'll be many times, sadly, where the candles is going to be too long. So what I love to do is to place the anchor VWAP where the market literally pushes up, and then just taking any color switch down here. This is the reason why I love to use the anchor VWAP, because instead of trading up here, like on the example that we had here before with the, for example, we just make here the example here. This will happen many times using the anchor VWAP, that there will be color switches. If we can see that the market pressures down, this is very important. Always pull the market together like this, that we can nice see the bigger structure. Never just trade like that, like pulling it out. When we can see the market goes down, instead of doing here the trades and over trading, I love to use the anchor VWAP and having the rule set that once the market touches this in a retracement like here and does the color switch, then entering the trade, stop placement above here, so the stop placement is above the anchor VWAP, and then aiming for this low here, that this is a risk reward ratio around 1 to 5. Usually it will spike more down, as you can see here, and then the risk reward ratio of 1 to 5 is achieved. Or like from the bigger structure, aiming here for the slow, and that's it. So it's just using the candlestick bodies, a 1-minute chart, and then the anchor VWAP. If you go to tradewithjd.com/training, you find a full video tutorial. It's under 1 hour. I hope it literally helps you out. It's better than whatever you paid before, and helps you for becoming just a trader that you desire. In this case, I wish you all love, good trades. JT out.